Hey guys, Raj here with HammerXTraders, and again we're doing a recap. Again, it's been a beautiful holiday weekend, week actually. Uh, Weekend is here as well. It's Friday, right? Fabulous Friday. We didn't have a stop loss today. I think we had a one minor one, but it was a more like a bailout. It wasn't really a stop. It was like 4 or 5 cents. In fact, it wasn't a positive, so there is no stop loss. But we're going to talk about that in just a second. We're going to recap all the trades that we took today. And again, let's go live here. All right, so again, Raj here with HammerXTraders, recapping our day for December 26th. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do this, blow it up, right? Nah, it's not looking good. Okay, hold on one second. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger right there. Nope. Okay, so I guess this would be it right there. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start with ECDA. Again, today is December 26th. We started short right away, and we happened to win. Then we took another one ad cut, but we happened to win 10% there, 10% here. So 1, 2, 3 back to back within. This was 802, this was 803, and this happens to be 812. In 3 minutes, in 10 minutes, you happen to get 10% plus right in this area. All right. So here's what we do: we add, we cut, we add over here, and we cut right here. Okay, this is balancing of size because we should be good here, but it kept going a little bit higher. So we're balancing our size. So we balanced our size right in this area. But here comes this area, and we load it, and we make another 10%. So 1, 2, 3, this is number 4. Okay, so where are we? 144. Where are we over here? 118. So 144, 118, do your math. Is it 15%? Yes, it is. So 4 plays back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we say we're not going to play this, and we did not. Right here, we bailed out. This is a bailout. Yellow means bailout. We bailed out. We didn't play anything here. Then we decided that we might be able to play this somewhere around 190, and it went to 196, coming back right here. We got in, made our money. But now it was jumping up. We didn't take this, not quick enough, but we jumped in here. We were thinking that this is going to go right here. It eventually did. But we added here, we didn't take anything. We added here, now size cut and a payout right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 5 now. We have 1, 2, 3 right there, 4, and this is 5th one. And then this is 6th one right here. Now, this is falling, so we add some more because at this point we are exhausted, right? We don't have any size left. And from here we also get about 10%, and eventually we close it up. 9 shorts, 1 bailout, 8 wins. That's how it ended up being, and a 90% gain. INHD was pretty simple one, pretty nice size, right around 178, 179. I happen to have 179 average right here. You can see this 179 average, and from there 15% was pretty easy. I took it even at 22%. But very little size left at that point. But pretty nice 8+ setup. Again, we didn't have a loss today. Yeah, we didn't have a loss today at all. Again, we get in, cut our size, we add PAVS, right? So we get in right here, but we make our average here because this is add, cut, add, cut. Finally, from here to here is a win, okay? Then we had a partial fill. We took another win right here. Then this was an add. We didn't take any cut. We added some more, better size, and win number 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the 4th one, and then the 5th one. So PAVS right around 235. Or actually, I got in a little bit early right here at $2.05, but $2.10. But the actual entry was 223. Our whole plan in the room, if you were live, our plan was to make our average 240 plus, stop out 267. Every single plan that we did from in this area, stop was 267, 267. And eventually it gave you 40% on 4 times A plus. Actually it was 5 plays, but eventually ended up giving about 40%. You know, we took at times 8%, 9%. So next play was SOPA. So now SOPA, we actually are long since 114 again. If you remember before Christmas, I did our swing channel. I'll go over them again. We have a swing channel and an option channel. Very rarely we pick up SIDU last 3 times. And today we had SIDU as well, and SOPA was another one. So SOPA 114 long. We tend to go long on SOPA, even if it means holding 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever. Long at 114, make our average even under $1, stop out somewhere around 78. We prefer an average of somewhere under $1 or 104, 103, 98, something. And we always sell it after 160. So from $1 to 160, that is 60%. So today was no different. When it went from 114 to 72, we had a really good 43, 44% gain right then and there. Then eventually, we know every time SOPA gets in those areas, it's slam dunks. Today, I mean, we were expecting this anyway, but first short right here, then add, cut, add, cut, add, cut. So this is just an add cut right here, okay? This is balancing size. You started at 180, this is 205. You have an average of 190 something, 198. So you add and cut, and then eventually you get your size right at 220, and we take a profit of 10%, and I'm done. By 2 o'clock, I was like literally 1 o'clock I was done. So this was kind of late play, but that's because it came out late, and we had a 43% gain in our swing. So we'll talk about the swing a little bit later. That was SOPA. So after SOPA, SQFT was really cool. Pretty easy. Look at this. This is the area we targeted. We failed over here, and we chased some, and we still made some money over here, but this was kind of tricky because it was going in red, and we call this what we call is a fader. So we decided that we're going to chase some even after taking our profit. We had no size left, so we can always risk something. We did. So first thing first, 430 and all the way to 330, right? So you have about 15% gain right here. You have 10% gain in between this area because you are at 3 and this is at 265. So that's about 15% there as well. Then we get in a little bit early, but this field right here was really amazing. It just got up there pretty quick, and we made it, and we made our money. But then again, we are out of position. So we start building in this area. We're thinking this area might work. So it goes up higher, but add, cut, add, cut. So this is not the profit area. This is a size balance. So we have 40% to 50% size left, and here it comes, 13%. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 wins and average about 12 to 13%. That's close to 50% right here. So that's what we did with SQFT, no loss. UPC was pretty volatile stuff, guys. Very volatile stuff. So got in and then started to do some crazy stuff right here, this RSI. So I literally got out majority of my size. I decided to go with 1/3, but then added more and got up to 70% in this area. Then I realized, like, let's cut it right here. So we're able to cut some, and then lo and behold, it went in halt, and we told in the room, like, we're not going to worry about the halt. We normally are very extremely careful. Throughout the day, we had certain stock where we said we're going to take before the halt, we're going to get out. Okay, before the halt, we're going to get out. This one, no, let it go in the halt. So we got in the halt. Why? Because we had a 788 stop, and the idea was to make average 740. So we made our average somewhere around 717 at this point, and took it all the way to 630. So that was a win. This is a bailout, right? So this is a win, then another win, another win, and then another win right here, 15%. So this was the last entry, and it still gave us a 15%. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. 5 out of 4 were wins, and I'm being a little bit unfair because this might have been about 55% overall. So UPC was extremely nice, and I think everybody, by the way, everybody in the room met their goal. Everybody. There was nobody, not even one person, who did not meet their daily goal. It was that kind of day. It's been that kind of week, actually. It's been that kind of week. This one, we could have been short, but we were long in the morning. And lo and behold, we said this might go 36 at the max, but we're going to take profit at 31. And when it got from 24 to 31, 25%, we took our profit. We were done with it. We got out on the little fall, 29 or 30. I think it was 30. We got out. And then we were done rest of the day on this one. It was a long. And that was that, guys. Now I'm going to show you some recap from Wednesday. So Wednesday, guys, this was a no-brainer at the end of the day. It was like, they had a bad news, they did not meet their endpoint. So we're not even going to talk about this because this was nothing big. So here's the fun ones. CREV. This is on 24th, right at market close. Comes in. We're just about to walk away. Comes in our area. It came in today as well. CREV. So we have CREV at 237, and it's straight down $1.96, 16%. DRMA, we had to work our average right here. We did work our average, guys. You add here, cut here, add here, cut here. Then finally you have a really good average of 323 out of 336, and you take profit at 250. It's somewhere around 25%. You take some more, which we did right underneath here. There's green channel. So we didn't take anything in between. And we took it here, and we took it here, and it was an easy 25%, but overall it ended up being 37%. But the 25% is pretty good, guys. How long did it take to make 25%? So if you have $1,000, you would have made 250 bucks, right? 25%. So how long did it take? We went in at 8 o'clock, and by 8:22 we had 25%. Now this was not easy. However, we worked it out. We got in right around 220, got out at 188. So first win. Again, we happened to take a stop loss, a mini stop loss, very tight one, right here. Again, we got in, and we took a stop loss. So it was back-to-back 2 small stop losses in between one win. Okay, so win here, stop loss here, win from here to here. Then we get in right around 260, 275, and then we said we're going to stop out at 293, and we did. All right, so then when it got to 320 and went down to 280, then when it walked up to 310, we said let's build a position. So it wasn't probably the best size, 1/3 size only, but it gave you profit right away from 320 to 270. Another 315, 310. We added some more here, and then profit right here, right, this channel right here. Then it just kept falling, and we had to keep adding. So we add here, we make money. We add a little bit on a bounce, we get out. So even if it's like really sloping it down and we have no position, we're not feeling guilty of entering some more, okay, after. But meantime, every entry that we take has to make us 12 to 15% profit. 10 to 12 is an ideal first, and then 17 and 18% is the second cut, which is the final cut. So 12% is accumulation because we do 10 to 12 and then 17, 18%. So the real gain, and we cut 70% of our size in the first go. So there's only 30% left. And if we cut that, we don't mind because we have already made the money. Now you're going to ask me the question, so why couldn't you hold it from here to here? do we know it's going to go there to there? From here to here, is it going to go? No, we don't. Plus, we have perfected our system, which gives you repeatedly 10 to 12%, 10 to 12%, 10 to 12%. You just have to be fast enough and quick enough to jump in. And again, are these like a full size? No, these are not full size. These are like 1/3 size. Every time we sell completely, we do not go back with the full size. We go 1/3 size. If it goes up, we'll add and cut and balance it out. And then we'll look for this area right at 290, 295. But it's not going up there. It never did. So you could never get bigger than 1/3 size. But 1/3 size, if you happen to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 1/3 size, 6 times. 1/3 means 33%. You do it 6 times. That means a full size equal to 2 times. Okay? And it's still fun. Every time you're having real fun right here. So it's really good at this point, guys. So this was ELOG, really, really good. Accumulation of 120%. Again, don't get thinking that, hey, it was a great full size. No, eventually that is a perception. 120% is out of 6 plays here and 2 plays here. Okay, that's what that is. 3 plays right there. 3 plays plus 6. It's total of 9 or 8 wins, 8 drop wins basically. And the wins are bigger because these drops are actually 15 to 18% or 22% because he wouldn't even let us jump back in. But it was great. It was great. Now we're talking about EUDA. Again, this is better. This is an A+, plus on top of that, it's a perfection because it's coming to exactly where we have predicted it to come. So we know what happened here, right? We missed this opportunity on EUDA right at 9:55. We missed this opportunity right at 9:55. But after that, we started building our position. And every time it got in this area, we're good to go. 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. That's literally 35% in total. The miss, give and take, some areas where we might have taken 9%. That was EUDA. This was on 24th, guys, Wednesday 24th, okay? All these trades we have taken. And every trades that we take, these are the charts, regardless of whether we failed or what we did. It's not like we take, these are the charts that we call live, that we're trading. Nothing else. We don't trade anything else, period. So this is all we trade. SIDU, like I told you guys, go back on the day before when I did a live. By the way, I had my Streamlab somehow had the previous, the headline, which said April 16th or May 26th or something. I didn't see it, but I changed it today. Hopefully it says 26 today. But it was beautiful. SIDU. We stayed long, okay, throughout. We went long every time in 190 area, and we sold it every time we happened to get 10%. And then, if that wasn't enough, we left 164 long for today. 164 long for today. You know where we sold it? 293. 293. Okay. So again, I'll show you a SIDU chart, I think from today, in just a second. SOBR. Okay, so SOBR, we started long. Okay, first one was a long right at 140, and we sold it at 172. We sold it at 172. Immediately we go short right here. We get paid. Then we don't do anything. Again, it's starting to get back in this area. This is add. This is a size cut. So this is a profit on a lesser size, very little size, guys. Whatever, 1/3 or something like that. Then we get back in right in this area. We're thinking this is going to fall right here. We get back in. We add. We are good. Now it's not letting us cut. So we take a stop loss right around there. Okay. Then we are fresh. At this point, 240 is our target, 267 is the stop. This is a standard practice for HammerXTraders members and our team. We get in, we make our money. Again, add cut right here in this area. Finally add, this is cut, this is profit. So you got 1, then you got 2, you got 3, 172. We have shorted it twice, okay, 172. It was really cool. And then the third one was a win, the fourth was a loss. Sorry, first was a win, and the 3 were wins, and then fifth one was a loss. Sixth one was a balance size, but eventually a profit from this area. Again, we added, we cut, we added again, we made money right here after balancing our size. So we had 9 shorts, 1 long, and 9 win. Nearly 80%, guys. The win itself from 140 to 172 was more than 20%. This was TNMG. It was pretty straightforward, A+. We get in somewhere around 365. We cover 295. Done, right? So I was going to show you the SIDU from today. Let's see. Why do I not see my SIDU? Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll pull it up. SIDU. So, okay, I know where it is. SIDU. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show it to you guys. Just let me put this in the right channel. Charts traded December 26th. Yes. So I made a mistake. I did not. SIDU December 26th. Okay. So here we go, guys. So this was today. So you saw the chart on SIDU from before, right? And now this is the chart from today. We were long and overnight long. Had a 65% gain for the 3rd day in a row on SIDU. And today they offered it still, guys. $1.50 they offered. They offered $1.30. There was a rumor of 75 cents offering, but you know, they bounced it. They had a $10 price target. If they would have not offered, I was telling people to load this up between 210 and 195, and then you'll see in the room that we have bailed out. We are not keeping any more long position on the swing channel on SIDU. In fact, people should be mad enough for them offering in back-to-back 3 days and trying to cancel also. Yesterday by 1 o'clock, not yesterday, 24th, by 1 o'clock, they officially put a letter that we have canceled all of our offerings. And then today turned around, they offered 10 million at $1.50. So that's how it is. They can cancel it, but all it takes them is to fill out, form. Within 2 minutes, they can start offering. But anyway, we were long from night before, and we took it right at 293, 164, 193. Okay. Then we went long again, and we made money. Okay. So now we went long at 295, and we were thinking that this would go way, way higher, and we made our money. Now the next portion is that we tried to go long, we had to bail out. Okay, we added here, we were like thinking, oh, this is going to go 250, 260, so it's a game on now. So we bailed out, then we added again, another freaking bailout, but we did one more long. Now at this point in our room, everybody, and this is how it goes, everybody plays the same way. Now we're going long at 263, and we're selling at 281 for 7%. So we did it 1, 2, and 3. And then after the third one, it failed. So every time we're like saving our size and eventually bail out. So, and then they offered, and the stock ended up being 178. I could have shorted it, but I was done by then. I was done by 1 o'clock today. Anyway, guys, that was a recap for 24th and also 26th of December. Join us on Monday. I might come live on Monday. pre-market trade with you guys for about 45 minutes. Having said that, everybody in the room had met their goal. Should I share some swings? Let me see if I can share some swings with you guys. Just give me a second. Okay, so our newest swing is BZFD. We are back in at $1. BZFD is what we're swinging for next week. BZFD. I think I did tell you guys about SOPA that, SOPA always we pick up around 114 to go long. Overnight swing, okay? Short-term options. So BZFD, we're in. Penny stocks. Okay, so we're going to go into the swing options log here. Okay, let's do the log here, guys. Again, I think you guys are very familiar with our swing channels. So again, Sidu, you can see back-to-back swings, guys. Back-to-back swings on 2 different occasions, okay? We closed it. Before that was ASTI. BuzzFeed, we had bailed out. We are back in BuzzFeed. So far in our swing, we have 79% win on our swing. Average gain is 59%. Average loss is 15% on our swing. And 21% is a loss and 79% is the win rate. On option, it's really good. 27 win and 3 losses. And let's check out today's option. We probably closed NVIDIA today, right? Today we took an NVIDIA at $495 today. It's still $195 call beckons. It's for January 26th, I believe. But it's already, we got it at right here, 247% gain on NVIDIA. We got in at 2, we sold it at $495, half sold at 4, remaining sold at $495. So this is actually closed, my bad. So 195 call is closed, even though we still have about 4 weeks to go, but we have already closed it today. NVIDIA. That's it, guys. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye.